Hello everyone and welcome to another video today, or another stream. Today we're going to talk about what I talk about every single Sunday, which is more of a spiritual talk about certain emotions, certain thoughts, certain mind settings and so on. So everything about spiritual, and for me about God. So welcome back everyone. I really appreciate you joining again. Yeah, you know, Sunday was pretty hard for me to start the stream, and therefore I literally didn't even spend like time at all on the phone. You know, I was really busy with a lot of other things that I couldn't spend my time on during the week. So Sunday for me is more of a reset day, and even though I try to not work, I just, you know, do what I couldn't do during the week. And I think it's really important for me because I tried it without, like I tried to just, you know, Monday to Sunday every single day, but I'm gonna be honest, like the efficiency that I had when working was so low. So I think every single person does need a reset day, just to get clear with themselves and their goals, you know, because it can get really distracting in this world. So it's good to like take a step back, analyze the whole situation, and then come back at it. So yeah, that's what I did on Sunday. That's why there was no stream. I think the only stream that I didn't even stream on TikTok. So Sunday was the first day since 2 if not 3 months where I haven't streamed at all. So I'm really sorry for that. Hope you understand it by now. How are you doing, guys? How are you doing? Welcome back everyone. And yeah, so that is that, what I wanted to say. Then of course, guys, as you might know, I'm always talking about the current things that I have going on, which is also regarding my brand. So right here we have the C1 Clear blue tinted glasses. I really love this piece. It's really cool to have, like, it's an all-arounder. Like, you can have that wearing in the sun, and you also can wear that at night. So I really love this frame. But getting back to the topic, I recently realized how important it is to have a strong connection to a higher self. And that higher self, or for me, God, is such a, like, you can't describe that in words, how much of a power you get. And I know for a lot of people, they might, you know, giggle a little bit, but guys, every single person that been on a spiritual journey and that kind of like experience certain things know exactly what I'm talking about. There is no power in the world that can give you that inner peace that God is giving you, right? And like I said, for me it's God. You know, whatever your connection is up to you. I'm not here to preach. I'm just here to share my story. And I kind of like missed out on that because I watch a lot of people online, and all they care about, or all they talk about, is only business, money, this and that. But there were no spiritual topics. So I thought, okay, I now have a certain reach, right? I mean, of course, Twitch and YouTube is still in the making. So everyone joining always the stream, I really appreciate you guys. Like, I couldn't do what I do without you. I always said it and I always mean it. But I know that I can reach people's heart with my talks, and therefore I want to invest more into these talks where I talk about spiritual topics. Because all my life, right, everything I do is really superficial. You have to understand, the clothing business, the modeling business, the acting business, no one asks about beliefs, about faith, about all of these really deep topics, right? And therefore I thought, okay, if no one asked me, I'm gonna ask myself, and I'm gonna like answer the question with you guys. So that is the whole motivation behind these God streams. That's what I call them, like Sunday God Life or Sunday God Talk, where I just talk about spiritual topics. But yeah, long story short, what I actually wanted to talk about is like I said, when you do experience something that you cannot really describe in terms of whatever makes sense, right? It's impossible. You know, let's take that term impossible. It's impossible, certain things, and still they happen. So there I'm gonna ask myself, how? And the only solution is, bro, people can't drive, bro. solution is God. That's what I wanted to say. And I'm not perfect at all. I'm just saying that I missed out on that journey like a lot. Like I was completely off. I was completely off with my connection at all. I was completely off with praying. I was completely off with reading in the Bible. I was completely off, you know. I did everything but giving my time to God, and I didn't feel right. You know, I had an awesome business. I had a lot of things that were going good, but still I felt empty. And guys, I don't know if you can relate to that, but I think a lot of people can relate to that. And I just realized, you know, I tried so much. I tried meditating, I tried journaling, I tried this, I tried that, and still I feel so off. And then I started praying. I closed my eyes, right? Not thinking about nothing as you do in meditation, or thinking about certain breathing exercises. Don't get me wrong, it's still good, right? I still practice meditation, I still journal, but you write it in a journal, okay? And of course, while writing, you have, oh, I shouldn't have touched my eyes. You have certain ideas, you have certain this, you have certain that. But when praying, you're not just writing out your thoughts or talking out your thoughts, which is also really important for yourself. No, you're also giving it to another person, or what I believe in is in a creator God who created you and who knows you the best. And you tell him about your problems. What do you think he's gonna do? Just be honest, guys. What do you think he's gonna do? He's gonna take care of that issue, right? Because when you created something, and then that thing that you created, right? Let's say a robot. Let's say you program a robot or whatever, you know, whatever AI tool. So you programmed it, right? You know how that software works. Now tell me, if a problem occurs, right? And the program's like, yo, there's an error, this and that, and you look at the program, who do you think is gonna fix it? You think the AI is gonna fix himself? Or maybe one day, right? But for now, it's you, the creator of that program. So same thing for me is like, I have issues, right? I have a lot of issues. I talk a lot about my flaws. I talk about this, I talk about that. And I know the only solution for me to fix my issues is by giving it up to God. And then he's gonna answer. And once he answers, I take his answer and I conquer whatever flaw I have, right? And don't get me wrong, it's not about being perfect, but it's about being the best version of yourself. That is the goal. And therefore you have to adjust every single day, better and better and better. And if not, that's okay, right? If you want to stay the person that you are right now and don't want to change at all, that's up to you. That is your life, right? I'm not here to give you something as in you have to live that life according to this. No, that's not what I'm doing. I'm just telling you, like, when you are thinking and when you know, because I know I'm made for something great. That's what I know, right? That's my belief system. So in order to become the great, I have to work and act like I am already there. You know what I mean? So therefore, I'm literally pushing every single day to become better than yesterday. And the only reason to become better than yesterday is by growing, by doing things you never did, by learning from mistakes, by taking a step back and be like, yo, okay, yeah, I did a mistake right now. It was not good at all, but you know, here I am still showing up, still trying my best, you know, to conquer whatever there is to conquer. And long story short, guys, that is faith. Faith is not by, you know, wearing a piece of, like wearing a chain or whatever symbol that people know, okay, wait, that is from that religion. Okay, wait, that means he's faithful. No. Faith doesn't mean that you pray in public. Faith doesn't mean that you read the Bible or your holy scriptures in public. No. You know what faith and where faith is literally built? In the darkness. When you're crying at 2 a.m. on the side of your bed, kneeling down and praying to the creator of life and asking him and begging him to help you. Well, there is where you build faith. Because guess what? When you beg and when you knock on doors, they're gonna get open. You know, God is answering you. God is not answering someone that is meant like that shows off. God knows that. God knows your heart, guys. I don't know it. maybe your best friend, maybe even your parents, maybe the closest person on earth doesn't know it. But God knows. God knows. God knows your heart. And therefore, you know, you build in private. And that's why I literally took years to ask myself if I want to put, not religion, but put God into my topic, as in talking about it. Because there's so many misconceptions or like people misunderstanding you when you talk about a topic. It doesn't mean that I know, like I do everything, right? I'm not saying that. I'm not here to preach. You know, my name is not preacher thissoever. That's not my name, because I don't do it, you know? But I know I have an audience, and I know that I can share my thoughts because I did it. I still do it. I share my thought with everything, right? Like I share my thoughts with me going through the worst in my life, me losing everything, me gaining a lot, me losing it all over again, me being in a rut, me slowly figuring things out. You know, I talk about it. Whatever it is, I talk about it. So same thing right now. Religion, faith, God plays a big role in my life. So I'm talking about it. It's not about me. People always say, oh, you're so this. No, it's about me talking about everything. I'm documenting my life since 4 years, guys. Since 5, even 6 years. There's so many unfinished raw vlogs that I haven't uploaded. I'm documenting my journey every single day. And of course, when something becomes important for me, you will see that in the content that I produce, because I'm not faking my life. You see my live streams, you see my vlogs, you see my videos. So there is no faking at all. You know what I mean? It is me. And that's why I'm so open about everything. And you know, people always take it sideways. That's up to them. You know, that's their loss, so to say. You can learn, or you can, you know, take it as in, he's trying to do this, he's trying to do that, and talk about it in a negative way. There's always positive and negative. So that's not the whole solution, or like my whole focus right now. But I just wanted to talk about it because I think a lot of people, like, you know, mix things up, which is quite okay, because in today's society that is just the case, right? People always, you know, whatever, that's it is. But anyways, yeah, I want to talk about it more in peace. And I think I just wanted to like start this stream and talk about what's currently on my mind, because I just realized that, you know, Sunday there was no stream. I think yesterday there was also no stream, like on Twitch, on YouTube. Yesterday I streamed on TikTok. That's what I did. So I just wanted to like catch up with you all, guys, and also want to just share my current thought frames, because it's quite a lot recently. A lot of things that I don't even know how to figure out. I tell myself I'm gonna figure it out, but guys, that's what I mean. Like a lot of silent battles that I have to face every single day. Like I have to show up, I have to face these battles, I have to would be God to conquer them as well. And there's just a lot of things that I gotta do. So maybe you see that sometimes when I'm, you know, acting a certain way, or like reacting in a certain way, be it to your comments, that might be just because of all of the things that are just currently going on. But I know I'm made for greatness, and I will make it. God is great. He will always find a solution. I just gotta be stronger. Just gotta keep showing up a little bit more. You know, guys, I feel it. I'm almost there. I feel it. God is great. God is great. Doesn't get more simpler than that. God is great. You really give me positive energy. Thank you so much. That means the world to me. If I can inspire only one person today, the stream already paid off. So I really appreciate you. Thank you for telling me that. Guys, everyone, it would literally mean the world to me if you would just like this video on YouTube, or maybe on Twitch as well, because I always stream on both platforms, because it helps so much. Like I now do it since 4 or 5 years, and it would be cool when more people see that, right? So that's what you do when you like that video. So it means the world to me. I really appreciate you guys for another stream that you joined. Big things coming. I'm gonna talk about that in the next stream. But yeah, stay happy, stay faithful, and keep praying, keep being good, and keep putting God first in everything you do, because everything else will be added into your life. Alright guys, appreciate you all. Stay happy, stay grounded, and see you in the next video. See you in the next live stream.